So here I am out in my yard, filling up the buggy, getting ready to do the test again because people said we have bubbles. Doing pretty good, no bubbles here because I've let the hose fill it up and I let it run 10 minutes before, but of course I turned it off right before the test and then it wasn't pre-wet. So we're going to do this test again. We're going to dump the gold in here. We're going to dump it on top of this gold cube. We're going to take our pretty little brush here and we're going to scrub out the bubbles and get it all cleared up, and then they could say something else. They could say maybe the gold, it wasn't really gold, it was styrofoam, it wasn't really water, it was alcohol, moonshine. They could say maybe gravity. We got that vortex down by the House of Mystery going up to the canyon up there by Glacier Park, and they claim that all the balls roll uphill in a different direction in that house. Maybe that vortex is pulling in this direction. But, maybe the hose isn't quite round enough. You guys are going to have to decide when to figure out when a scientific test kind of shows something or when it doesn't, and say, hey, it may not be perfect, but at least it showed me something. But, you guys are going to have to figure out when to get off the Trump conclusion train or conspiracy theory thing and just see testing for what it is. Okay, here we go. Bubbles looking pretty barren, but we're going to do the bubble brush thing anyway. We're gonna brush. Next they'll be telling me I'm brushing in bubbles. That'll be it. I'm brushing in bubbles. Let that thing run. Oh, there's a bubble. Get that baby out of there. There's a bubble down there. Bubble in the middle. The bubble off the middle. Looking for bubbles. Pretty bubble free. Okay. Pretty bubble free. I can't see any bubble. Oh, I see some bubbles on that other edge over here. Okay, so we gotta come over here. We gotta get bubbles off this edge. Sorry, I'm using the camera. Bubbles, please go away, bubbles. Go away, bubbles. Bubbles, be gone. Go on, bubbles. Yep, bubbles are gone. That's actually dirty colored cells. You can see there's not a floaty bubble in there. Okay, so bubbles. Oh, that big bean bubble in the middle. Okay, got that off of there. Bubbles, bubbles. All right, guys, I hate to say it, guys, but a lot of people say they don't like my style. Well, I don't like a lot of other people's styles because they always come up with the reason why whatever it is they're running works better. Okay, and there is something better than Dream That. And when it shows up, I'll bow out and go fishing and hunting. Guaranteed. All I'm saying is, I developed a system, we think it works better, take a look at it, use your open minds to develop a conclusion. A lot of the reasons it gets called out is because of marketing and bullcrap. And you guys are not looking at science. Here it is, the setup's up again. There's the level, 1100 GPM. We got a cube map. We're gonna dump this 4 ounces of gold in here. And now they're saying because of those bubbles, it's not gonna come off of that tray. Well, we're gonna settle this really quick. And I don't know what you guys are gonna do tonight after seeing this video, but find gold off of there. How many minutes are we gonna give it? We'll just give it 2. We won't give it a whole 3 because we don't want... There's the gold coming off the back of the mats. Already, guys. Come on. Now, that's what we saw last time. It's happening. The same thing's happening again. How are you guys going to say it was just the bubbles? We need to be a little bit... Gotta hide the phone from the rain out here, or else it'll hit the button and kill its feed. So basically, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be impossible to have different results in the same circumstance. So we're letting it run just a little bit more. We'll have to scoop up that pile again. We'll have to drop that pile on there, and then the video is going to be over. And it's going to have the same conclusion. Actually what we need to do is just need to lift off the tray after we stop it this one time when we gather the gold before we put it on there, just like the previous video. All right, that's good enough. All right, let's kill this. Less time, that means the gold had a lot better chance of staying on there. And what are we going to get for results, guys? what's gonna happen? It's gonna be so dang different. You know, still got that same juicy pile there. Still got gold coming off the end of the cube. There it is, guys. Still losing gold. All right, you know, I know I'm sounding a little torqued off. It's my Sunday night. I should be in there enjoying time with my family. I got people chiming in, acting like the bubbles have killed the test. And I'm telling you right now, no bubbles killed the test. The test is going to come out the same, or relatively very close to the same, and it ain't going to change much. And there comes a time you need to look at science, or you got to look at marketing. You know, we got people, Mikey sitting there at the gold shows telling people that the Dream Mat can't handle the steep cube pitch. That's his latest deal. I'm sorry, guys. That's not true. From this test, what we're seeing, it can handle it just fine. So let's get gold onto the mat, because that's what we did with the last one. We put the gold on the mat, and we are going to watch what happens to the rest of this gold. Now, the other gold didn't magically all stay on the tray, so what's going to stop this from going on the tray? Well, right away, guess what? We killed it, so we had to turn off the cube, so there's going to be bubbles. But you want to know what? Here. That, you know, actually that kind of ends the test, because they're going to say, well, there were bubbles the second time. Well, here's the deal. Dream Mat ain't got no bubbles. Dream Mat can work at various pitches. Dream Mat can work at various flows. Dream Mat can work at various aggregate sizes. In every way, it outperforms this system. In the box and out of the box. And yet, we will die defending this. You know, and it's just conveyor belt you're picking a fight for. Conveyor belts, $2 square foot. It's cheap. It's you know, an easy thing to put in there that basically is a nice product. You know, we got a tray that costs $100 plus in $100 plus to make, and we got $2 matting in it. $2 scrap, recycled, reused, repurposed conveyor belt. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, if it was that much, you think you would have the most world-class, whatever it is, engineered system in this tray. And, you know, it's one of those things, guys. I'm tired of listening to the bull crap. And guys, open up your minds. Really do. Think about the testing.